Hi there team, welcome to Teach Together Try. Today we are going to be looking at this learning intention. Learning intention is this. Understand the sum of probabilities from any chance experiment equal 1. I want you to understand that the sum of probabilities from any chance experiment, when you add them together, they equal the number 1. And the success criteria will be when you can work out the missing probabilities. And that's going to be easy because you know that, well, if there's a probability missing, you've just got to find out what you would add to the probability that you've got, so it will equal 1. Let's get going. Hi guys, I like to call this the probability line. And down here you've got 0, which means never. It's never going to happen, like I'm never going to marry Kate Middleton, who's the Princess of Wales. And up the top you've got number 1, which is always, means it always happens. The sun always rises in the east, every day. Unless it's cloudy, but even if it's cloudy, it's still rising. So you've got 0, which means it never happens, and you've got 1, which means it always happens. And with chance, guys, everything falls in between 0 and 1. Everything's somewhere between 0 and 1. If it's here at halfway, you can call that half a chance, or 0.5. Then there's 50-50. It's like tossing a coin. It could be heads, it could be tails. There's a 50-50 halfway 0.5 chance. And today we're going to be using that terminology, the terminology of the probability line, to describe chance. So if we toss a coin, we can say there is a half chance it will be heads and a half chance it will be tails. Or you could say 0.5 chance it'll be heads, or a 0.5 chance it'll be tails. There is 0 chance it'll be bananas because that is not on the coin. And there is total always chance. Or rather you can say for absolute sure, for 100%, always it's going to be either head or tails. I guarantee you, you toss a coin, it will be head or it will be tails. And we give that value the chance value of 1. I hope that makes a bit of sense. So I suspect you might have already known that, but of course the learning intention for today is that you will understand the sum of the probabilities from any chance experiment equals 1. And by that all I mean is this. Let's say you flip that coin. Well, there's half a chance, all this half a chance, it's going to be tails, isn't it? And there's half a chance, all this half a chance, it's going to be heads. And you can see I've divided that line into 2 halves. And of course, guys, a half plus a half equals 1. Or what if there were 3 balls in a mystery sack? There's the mystery sack. 3 balls. You close your eyes. You reach in your hand and draw a ball. Well, what are the chances you're going to get a red ball? Well, because there's 3 balls, it's 1 chance out of 3 that you'll get a red ball. That's 1 chance out of 3. You'd get the blue ball. It's 1 chance out of 3 you'd get the green ball. Hey, does this look like a third to you? That's because it is. And you see, if we divide up our probability line into the thirds, you'll see there's a third of a chance it'll be red, a third of a chance it'll be blue, and a third of a chance it will be green. And can you see how a third plus a third plus a third, of course, equals 1? I hope that you can. Let's do another one. Here's my bag again. This time there's a square, a triangle, and a circle, and a star in it. So our line's going to be divided up into quarters straight away, isn't it? There's a quarter chance I'll draw a square. There's a 1 over 4 chance, a quarter chance I could draw a circle out of the bag. There's a quarter chance I could draw a triangle out of the bag, 1 in 4. Hey guys, what will this value be here? You don't even... If you know that all the values in a chance experiment, when you add them together, they equal 1, then what's this value going to be? The value for the star. What's the missing value? Remember, you add them all up, they're going to equal 1. 1 quarter plus a quarter equals 3 quarters so far, doesn't it? So, to get to 1, what are you going to have to add to it? I'll just tell you, it's 1 quarter. Because all the sum of all the probabilities from any chance experiment, they all equal 1. What if there was a 2/3 chance that I was going to go to the beach on the weekend? And the rest was the chance that I'd stay at home. So there's 2/3 of a chance I'm going to go to the beach. There's the other chance is the chance that I'm going to stay at home. What's this value going to be? If we know there's a 2/3 chance that I'm going to go to the beach and go surfing and absolutely shred, what are the chances I'll stay at home? What's left over? 2/3 for beach. What have you got a plus to 2/3? What have you got a plus to get to 1? I hope you've worked out that it's 1/3. 2/3 of a chance I'm going to the beach. 1/3 of a chance I'm going to stay at home. Because guys, 2/3 plus 1/3 equals, of course, 1. And remember, your whole job here is to understand the sum of all the probabilities, the sum of all the chances. I've been calling them chances, haven't I? The sum of all the chances from any chance experiment equal 1. Here's another one. Last one before you can do some by yourself. I like going to the movies. There's a 2/6 chance I'm going to watch Iron Man. There's a 1 in 6 chance I'm going to watch Batman. There's another 1 in 6 chance I'm going to watch Superman. The other movie I might see is Toy Story. What's the chance value I'm going to see Toy Story? What is the probability I'm going to see Toy Story? Remember guys, you've got to add all these up and all the values should equal 1, and there's 1 missing, isn't there? There's 1 missing, so go on, we've really moved into together now, haven't we? Let's do this one together. Okay, I'm back. Add all these up. I'll give you a moment to do that. Okay, you should have gone 2/6 plus 1/6 plus another 1/6 equals 4/6. Right, so you're not at 1 yet, are you? You've got to get to the magical number 1. You've got to get to 1. So this is Iron Man. That's Batman. That's Superman. Okay, that's all of the chance that I'm going to see one of those movies added together. But we're not at 1. 4/6 plus something equals 1. And that's the missing chance value. That's the missing probability we're looking for. What's this? Do you know? What is the chance I'm going to see Toy Story? Well, it's got to be whatever plus 4/6. It's got to be the number that if you plus it to 4/6, it's going to equal 1. So what plus 4/6 equals 1? I wonder if you've worked it out. The answer should be 2/6. The answer should be 2/6. Because 4/6 plus 2/6 is 6/6, which equals 1. I think maybe you could do some of these by yourself. Let's have a go at you doing them by yourself. Now guys, there's no worksheet for these. There's no worksheet. You're going to have to do all of these in your book and come and show me, thank you. Or your other teacher. I'll even do one for you. What is the missing probability? Okay, here's the first one. I'm going to do this with you, then you're going to do them by yourself. There's a 4/10 chance that I'll buy a red car. There's a 3/10 chance that I'll buy a blue car. What is the chance I'll buy a black car? Well guys, 4 plus 3 is 7. So that's 7/10, isn't it? 7/10, but we're not at 1 yet, are we? So what plus 7/10 gets you to 1? 3/10. So your answer would be 3/10. Because remember, all the chance values in a chance experiment always equal 1 when you add them together. You're going to do the rest by yourself. Okay team, they're all yours. Here's all the chance probabilities. Here's all the chances of certain problems. Remember, added together they all should equal 1. So, have a go. Here's your page. Do the work. I'll give you the answers in a moment. This is your work to do. I'm going to see this in your book. You're going to have to come and show me. Thank you. Okay, I hope that you paused me. Let's see how you went. 3 8s and 2 8s is 5 8s, which means you're missing 3 8s. 2 16s and 4 16ths is 6, so you're missing 10 16ths. You're missing 5 over 20. You're missing 15 over 40. You're missing 2 fifths. You're missing 6 over 10. You're missing 5 over 9 here, and you're missing 1 over 8. And of course, if you add all these up, they should equal the magic number 1, which means always when we talk about chance, 100% probability. It's definitely going to happen. Thanks guys, this has been Teach Together Try, and I hope you have understood that the sum of all probabilities or chances from any chance experiment equal 1.